Hello everyone, how was your week? This is Pastor Max. This week is in English, so Korean will be on next Sunday. So please don't be confused. So we started Lent with Ash Wednesday, and this is the second Sunday of Lent. How's your Lenten season so far? Have you deeply looking into yourself with Christ? This Christ sacrificed on the cross to save you. And we live because of him. We are remembering this deeply during this season of Lent. Today I would like to invite you to a deeper reading of the Word and contemplation with an art piece that I shared with you on Ash Wednesday. We just read and meditated the book Bitter and Sweet by Tish Oxenreider, but we will go beyond what we just read. So today's scripture reading is in Eccelsiastes chapter 3, verses 1 through 2, 4, 10 to 11, and 20. And this is in RSV. For everything, there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up what is planted. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. I have seen the business that God has given to the sons of men to be busy with. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity into man's mind, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. All go to one place. All are from the dust, and all turn to dust again. So how do you like today's reading? In today's reading, the teacher or preacher tells us life has season. Life has a deadline. That meaning of season and deadline is that they all have a limit. It's something that we cannot control. We cannot do anything about time. Once it's gone, we can't get it back. When you were younger, you don't really notice it. But as time goes on, you realize this truth more and more. Everybody's saying, oh, time has flown. And you realize that we're coming near to the end. And of time that we've been given. As so, people in the 16th and 17th centuries left many still life paintings depicting the limitation of age and fleeting nature of life. So today's painting, still life with a skull and a writing quill by Pieter Claesz is one of them. So, how does it look like? And what is your impression? The image of a skull might be off-putting to most Protestants these days, especially if you're Korean. But this style was prominent in regions like the Netherlands that supported the Reformation. Instead of painting saints, which was popular in Roman Catholic Church. They painted a lot of folk paintings and still lifes. However, those still life paintings were not just any still lifes. The technical term is vanitas paintings, which literally means emptiness. You can think of vanity from this. As you might have guessed, it's set in the context of Eccelsiastes. In today's text, it's a still life that reveals the limitations and transience in life, transience of life. Knowledge, wealth, and enjoyment on earth end with death. So, skulls represent death. Pens, books, and piles of paper represent knowledge. And objects such as empty glasses and burnt candles show the emptiness and vanity, as you can find them in Claesz's painting. Those objects were common in vanitas still lifes. Would the people who encountered these paintings have remembered these symbols during those days? Maybe. It's the beginning of Lent. It is a period of 40 days and 6 Sundays until Easter Sunday. Lent is often thought of as a time of abstinence and contemplation of the Lord's passion and suffering. But Lent isn't just a time to reflect on our sinfulness only. It's also a time to reflect on the time we have left in life. The life we've been given, the life that Jesus Christ gave us by suffering and dying. Sin can be more visible. It's easy to it can easy to tempt us. You know it. Maybe that's why our predecessor of faith have fought so hard, so many years to try to control that sin, even to the point of torturing body and inflicting pain. Yeah, those efforts do have meaning. I'm not saying that they're meaningless, but it seems to me that focusing on life rather than focusing on sin or abstinence will be more enriching to our souls. This approach may seem less direct than abstinence, but think of it this way. In this season, how can I better share the life and love that the Lord has given me? How can I bring healing where there's pain? How can I make people feel Christ's presence where there's loneliness? And there's a lot to think about. But remember, we only have limited time. And it can be fleeting. It's your choice. How will you spend that time?